Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Under the Arch Sports. I'm Eric Hobbs, and Mizzou's at it with the transfer portal. This time we're talking about Austin Firestone coming from Northwestern. Before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. Right, so Austin Firestone, as I said, a transfer from Northwestern. He's a defensive end. He is 6'5", 260 pounds. He was a true freshman. This past season, he kept his red shirt. He played in 3 games, so he hasn't used up any of his eligibility really. So that's good. As I said, 3 games. He had 3 tackles, a tackle for loss. So not a whole lot of action, but better than nothing, I guess. We don't really know with a lot of these transfers where they're looking. High school, it's a tweet about a top 10, tweeting every offer, all this. That's not really the case with the transfer portal. So this was kind of, oh, okay, here's this guy. All right. Out of high school, though, we can tell you he was a 5.7 rated 3-star according to Rivals, and his offer list was fairly impressive. Tennessee, South Carolina, Penn State. I don't have it on the graphic there, but Syracuse had offered him, and they've had a really good defense. So, talent evaluators for a good defense thought he was legit. So that's good. When I looked at his film, it's interesting. He has a spin move where he spins to his left. It's the same move every time. He turns his body clockwise and goes to his left. It's one where you got to look at it 2 ways. Right now, it is not an overwhelming spin move. That said, for a high school kid, I haven't seen many defensive linemen with kind of coordinated moves like this. It's more just being bigger, stronger, faster than whoever they're matched up against. This is an actual move that that's helpful at the collegiate level. It needs some refinement, but at least in terms of having a go-to move to get around a defender, I think he's a little further along than a lot of other prospects. So that's good. And who knows, maybe 1 year at Northwestern, maybe that move has gotten better already. We'll see. As far as everything else that I saw, 4-point stance. I don't know if that's just the way his high school coach wanted to do it. Again, he's had a year in a Big Ten defensive scheme. How often are defensive ends in a 4-point stance? So I guess good that he can do it. Has some sort of experience with it. Not the norm, so that just needs to be something that hopefully a year at Northwestern has gotten him more used to being in a 3-point stance, which is what he'll be in. I saw he's got speed to catch ball carriers. He can come across from the other side of the line. If he lined up a lot of times on the right side of the defense, and if the play went to the offense's right, the defense's left, he could still catch them. So that was good to see. For Missouri, defensive end was a big need, right? Isaiah McGuire is gone. DJ Coleman is gone. So there's 2 right there. Tyrone Hopper out of eligibility. There's playing time up for grabs at defensive end. You're talking about potentially starting freshmen next year, looking at like Arden Walker, for example. So yeah, I think he's going to have the opportunity to be a factor in his first year with Missouri. I think that probably was one of the big factors in him choosing Mizzou. But that's equally important for Missouri. They need guys, right? If nothing else, for depth. So good on Missouri for doing that. Wouldn't be surprised to see Missouri add another defensive end, especially after more guys enter the portal after bowl games. So we'll keep an eye on that. That's all I've got for this video. Keep tuned here for Under the Arch Sports. Can talk Blues. We're talking about the Cardinals doing nothing for some stupid reason. Mizzou basketball. We've got you covered. See you next time.